Guys, we are here undercover, and we want to talk about something we've heard in the background, in the media. Actually, not even in the media.
Yeah.
In the background with banks, and there's gossip out there. It's about interest rates. We're going to share it with you soon. Stay tuned.
I sort of feel like we're hiding underground. If only you could see where we are. We're in a stairwell. We're actually filming from a stairwell. We came out to do a walk this morning, and we just kept walking and walking and walking, and we're standing in a stairwell. So if you see people walk past, and no doubt you will, and they're going to look over here very confused, that's why we have the most unusual setup.
Yep.
But you've got to do what you've got to do. That's why I've got frizzy hair, no makeup.
We're not going to tell you where
Nothing
we are.
Glamorous this
but
morning.
We want you to guess. Okay? We want you to guess. We're not going to tell you, but you've got to guess.
Somewhere incredible.
That's a lift. That's a lift. That's a lift. Well, okay. Anyway, back to our Friday.
Okay.
Frenzy.
So look, you would think that with the new interest rate increase for this month, that the market would actually have died and fallen over, wouldn't you, Mark?
You know what it was? It was about the shock. The shock and awe.
The initial shock
was more effective in slowing the market down rather than the actual rates being paid. Because when you look at the last 20 years of rates, here comes some people. When you look at the last 20 years of rates,
look over, they'll be very confused.
So it was more the shock and awe, but I think now that, especially because the Reserve Bank turned around and said, hey, we're not going to do anything with rates for a couple of years, and then they socked everyone in the guts, that's really what changed it. So what do you reckon is going to happen next year?
But no, you would think though with the, as I said, with the new 0.25 increase in interest rates that the market would have died. It's done the complete opposite. So, and actually it surprised us. It has been so busy the last couple of weeks. It's unbelievable. So busy, as in we've had massive group numbers. We're actually carrying quite a bit of stock, but the vast majority of people out there in real estate world are saying that stock levels are low. But here's the prediction and here's the murmurs. Mark, do you want to break it to everybody?
Well, everyone's thinking that there could be another 1, 2, maybe 3 rate rises next year.
Yeah.
Everyone's thinking it's going to be that there's people going to come off fixed rates next year and get socked.
Yeah.
So 1/3 of people on loans are on fixed, 2/3 are on variable. Everyone's thinking they better get used to it, but we've got a bit of gossip. Good gossip from good oil.
Well, look, these are our predictions, and this is our opinion. But look, we're speaking to some people that are pretty high up in the banking community, aren't they?
Highest.
Yeah. So there's speculation that these interest rates are actually going to start to come off mid to end of next year, guys. Speculation that they are going to come off mid to the end of next year. So here's
what do you mean come off?
They're going to start to come back down again. They're going to
so
start
rates
to come back
could
down again.
Come down.
Yeah.
Next year, which is
yes. Now
free.
here's what would happen to the property market if that was the case, Mark? How much longer do you reckon these... First of all, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think we're at the bottom of the market now?
Property prices?
Yep. Agree.
Scarcity. There's just, there's that scarcity in the market is helping with pushing prices or bringing a floor into the market. Because there is that lack of stock in the market.
Yeah.
It's brought in a new floor. When there's a flurry of stock coming on, irrelevant to what interest rates and stuff, when there's a lot of properties coming on, it pushes the prices down. When there's lack of properties, it's like anything. Like if you have a watch and it's 1 in a million, or a watch and there's 50 million of them made, the scarcity, the balance is going to come into it. So I think that property prices is watch scarcity, because scarcity is happening at the moment in the
It
marketplace.
is.
It happens anyway because people don't list over that Christmas period, so naturally.
No, this is worse than it.
But
Okay.
this is worse.
Yeah, but all right. So put that aside for a sec. What happened in spring? Usually we see this mad influx of stock coming in, and we just never saw it.
No.
And nor did we see it coming into the Christmas New Year period. I think we're going to start to see quite a lot more stock coming on in the new year. I do. I don't think we're going to see a mad influx of it though.
I think it's clever to sell now.
100% it is.
If you're thinking of selling in February, there's no chance I'd be waiting. I'd whack it on now.
So
I'm not just saying that. Really heart of hearts mean
let me tell you the conversations that I've been having with my team the last couple of weeks, because we've had a massive 2 weeks of sales, which is really unusual for this time of year, and it's really unusual in this market. But again, low levels of stock.
You've sold more this month than any other month in the year.
I've seen more buyers this month than I've seen any other month in the year this year, fact. More sales have taken place over the last 4 weeks, fact. And whenever I'm talking to my team and I'm saying, God, that kind of... So the conversations that I was having before this month was, that sold exactly where I thought it was going to sell. It's about market value for that property. The conversations in the last 4 weeks with my team has been, wow, I can't believe that property went for that much money. As in, it got a lot more than we thought. Right? Now, all these buyers out in the market... It's been a while since we've been having those conversations. Smart. We just sold a one-bedder in DY for $790,000.
And anyone who's watching who's just tuned in, we're talking about what interest rates we think are going to be doing next year, the lack of stock in the market, the scarcity in the market. What do you guys think as well? I'd love to know if you're seeing the same thing in your areas.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else on Friday Frenzy, Lise?
Again, just, it's quite a shock as to how busy it's been the last couple of weeks. It really is. It's phenomenal. And we're still listing. We've just brought on 2 beautiful houses that we're going to be selling in the Colorado Plateau area. I've just listed a wonderful garden apartment in Brookie. I've got probably about another 3 or 4 listings that I'm going to launch this side of the year.
Yep.
Again, that's really unusual. I think a lot of people, again, it's what I mentioned last week. I don't think a lot of people are going to be travelling over that Christmas New Year period.
What are you doing?
People on holiday. Oh, I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so we are going to have a couple of weeks off, which will be nice. We are just working out what we're going to do on Christmas Day, but we're probably just going to hang around. And then Mark said, I need to go. Well, you said to me, you need to go and take me somewhere for a week and a half where there's no Wi-Fi.
I need to take Lisa somewhere where she's going to struggle with cellular or Wi-Fi. That's what I've been forced to do.
A girlfriend of mine
calms down. So for anyone who doesn't know, Lisa and her phone are like this. They are really.
Look who's talking.
Oh, hang on a sec. If you pull out your phone and have a look at your hours, have a look at your hours on your phone. Have a look. How many hours a day do you reckon Lisa spends on her phone? Now this is the Queen of Social. Real estate salesperson extraordinaire. How many hours a day? We're going to go on her phone, and her phone will tell us. That's right,
people. You guys see that?
That's right, people. And if you consider that you have your eyes open, if you have your eyes open, say you sleep 6 to 8 hours, so now you're left with 3 hours. There's only 3 hours a day that Lisa's
So my
not
screen
using
time
her phone.
average is about 11 hours.
So she has 3 hours a day, eyes open,
yeah, it's disgusting.
where she has something.
But don't put me somewhere. So don't put me somewhere where there's no
So
Wi-Fi.
I have
That's
to be
my
married.
definition of torture.
So in some marriages for men that would be great. They would love that because their wife's leaving them alone and on the phone. And some marriages, husbands would be like, "You're on the phone too much. Get off your phone."
Bring your phone. You've got your phone there. What a
phone.
shame. Mark would be about the same, FYI, guys.
Anyway.
So Mark said he's got to take me away somewhere where we
Where's
have
your hours
Wi-Fi.
with your kids? You should have hours with kids.
Oh no, we do. We're good. We are good like that. We're good at putting the not negotiables into place. So tonight, always on a Friday, we do an early dinner with the kids. Tuesday nights, early dinner with the kids.
Back to your phone.
No, but That's what they want as well, Mark.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours. We ask them just for 2 hours so we can sit around a table and have a nice dinner together.
Yeah.
But they are the not negotiables, and we're really good at
So
doing that.
we've just set a record today, guys. Almost 11 hours a day, Lisa has her screen time on her phone. That means she's got the phone open. She's doing social media, a phone call, an SMS, a WhatsApp. 11 hours a day.
No, but
I would challenge anyone out there to go to screen time to their friends and their tribe who are on the phone a lot and see if they can beat Lisa Novak.
But it's that. Look,
That's business.
That's business.
That's business.
And I'll be honest, there's no
deals.
There's no personal stuff that goes on my social media. It is all business.
Yeah.
It is all business.
It's true. It's not like nail appointments or stuff. It's serious stuff.
Yeah.
11 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. What else, Mark?
You should ask your agent that when you're interviewing him.
Excuse me, can I have a look at the screen time? But can I just say, yesterday a call came into the office for a beautiful property, absolutely beautiful property on the Northern Beaches. Anyway, Michael, my colleague, and myself, we went there straight away to appraise this property. Anyway, when we walked in, the guy literally knew every single thing about us. It was quite phenomenal, actually. Not only had he attended the Manly auction, and he's not in Manly, he's actually about 15 minutes away from there. But he had then gotten we do these direct mail outs called BINGS, BINGS. He had received that as well, but also tuned into our morning minutes. Good morning if you're watching this morning.
Morning.
But it's just testament to the fact that you should be all things to all people. It does work, guys. We do a huge amount of social media, there's no doubt about it, but we do so many other things.
You don't want to be like a puppet, though. You sort of still want to be you.
Oh, there's no doubt, yeah.
You want to accommodate all customers, but I do like playing to your strengths, though.
Yeah. But my point is, Mark, is that, the stuff that we do, the 11 hours of screen time, as crazy as it is, on my phone, I wouldn't do it if it didn't work. It does work.
You love it.
I really do. I really, really do. Yeah. But we also do lots of other stuff as well. As I said, we do the direct mail outs called BINGS, BINGS, for Australia Post. They're not cheap, but they're extremely effective. We do signboard wraps. I've just had a couple of them installed, actually. Let me show you. So, I might have deleted them. But we do signboard wraps for pretty much all of our signboards, where we talk to people about the sale and what a property's sold for. This is stuff that people want to know.
Yeah. They love the story. People love the story.
They definitely do love the story.
Anything else Friday Frenzy?
Not closing down for the Christmas New Year period, guys. We are staying open the whole way through. We'll be closing for those public holidays, but we will be open the whole way through. That's important.
And I think if you've got, what's interesting, people have got 90-day approvals on their finance. There's
a frenzy. I'm telling you.
They had the 90-day approval approved 45 days ago.
Yeah.
45 days ago, the rates went up 0.25, and then they went up again 0.25.
Yeah.
And that's 0.5%. And they're thinking, you know what? If I go for a fresh loan approval, I'm not going to get this loan. So people are going to want to spend within their 90-day approval on their finance, because they're not going to get the same level of funding as before.
I can hear church bells.
I can hear church. We're going to go to church.
You should see where we're standing.
We're at church.
You guys have got to guess where we are. We'll give you a hint. We're in the CBD somewhere. We're in an amazing building. You got to guess where we are.
Now you've given it.
But just on that, Mark, we've got a property that we've had, a really nice house that needs a bit of work, that we've had on the market now for, I'm going to say, about 4 to 5 weeks. Days on market is all over the place at the moment, although in the last 4 weeks I have noticed that days on market has come down significantly for the vast majority of stock that we've got. But this particular house has been on the market now for about 4 or 5 weeks. In the last week, we have had a mad dash to the gates with buyers who are wanting to get through. Today, we've got 4 people coming for a second inspection at 9 a.m. It's just, I don't know what's happened, but it has gone bananas. And I think a lot of it's to do with people needing to quickly use up their finance before it expires.
Anything else on Friday Friends you want to talk about before we go?
Just how amazing you are, really, Mark. Let's talk about that.
Christmas is so close.
It is. You know what?
It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
It's
It's
really
2 weeks to go.
I think it is about 2.5.
Yeah.
It really is a beautiful time of the year, whether you're having time off or not. It's a truly wonderful time of the year. It is.
It's the
You know,
most wonderful time of the year.
It's a nice feeling. Everyone can just relax, you know, for a little bit, even if you're not going away. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful time of the year. I'm excited to spend some time with our youngest daughter. The eldest one's going away, so I'm excited for that.
That's it,
And you,
guys.
of course.
That's
Mark.
Friday Frenzy. Yeah.
All right, guys.
How good is Friday in the Christmas period? Yeah, it's a good day. It's a bloody good day. I love a Friday. Friday. All right.
That's it from us.
Everyone, that's our Friday report. Friday Frenzy from
It's
Novak Properties.
Frizzy Hair Friday.
Frizzy Hair Friday. See you guys.
See ya. Bye.